Guadzi hopa, kaitau hopa wa yenishta. Doshina mehak ak eshte. Kutsanorsta, ako meshtata. Hello everyone, happy Friday. My name is Lauren Aragon, owner and designer of Aconav. First and foremost, Happy New Year to everyone. And welcome to another segment of our video log. I know it's been a while, but we're trying to get back on track in the new year. So welcome and thanks for following and for viewing. 2016 was a great year, everybody. Thank you so much to everybody who supported along the way. So this blog is pretty much a big thank you to a list of people that I want to point out who helped progress Aconav along the way and get us to becoming a fashion brand that's becoming more and more recognized, not only in Native American country, but all throughout. So a big shout out to the people who I'm about to mention. But first and foremost, thank you so much to the clients, patrons, supporters of Aconav. Without you guys, the progression of this venture would not be possible. Thank you for all the support, for the encouragement, inspirational comments that you made along the way, for all the likes and follows. Really appreciate that. So thank you. A big thank you to family, most especially my wife and my mother or my team. And everybody else who's helped along the way. Really appreciate brothers, sisters, cousins. You got every little thing, and any little way you can help it is really much appreciated, especially on social media, sharing and talking about who we are. So thank you so much for that. Friends also who've also helped and done the same thing. Every little bit of support you guys give is very much appreciated. So thank you, friends, for all your help. Made so much great contacts along the way, and I think the big thank you I want to give is to Phoenix Fashion Week. Without their support this year, I just couldn't find any other way to make the brand come to fruition and be launched in any simpler way. And I say that kind of loosely because Phoenix Fashion Week was a challenge itself, but it really helped along the way, teaching us about the business of fashion and showing us how to interact with people more effectively. Very helpful. So I want to thank the Phoenix Fashion Week crew, headed up by Brian Hill, Brenna Moses, Abby Marquise, and Nia Henry. Those are just probably the four main players in the team, but there's a lot of other great people in that team, and I want to thank them all. So thanks for all your help and all your support along the way, and for continuing to be supportive and to share share all our creativity, all the designers that are involved. And a big shout out to all my fellow friends and fellow alumni from this year, this past year. Great job to all of you guys. It was an honor working with you and next to you and sharing the stage with you. So all my best to you guys in the new year, and success to all. A lot of big fashion shows this year, and a couple small ones. Some of the ones I want to point out are the not Phoenix Fashion Week, we already did that. Plitz's Fashion Week in New York City. Our second year back. Very awesome again. A lot of new great experiences. Photo shoot for the first time ever in New York. Working with a lot of great people. And again, made a lot of great new contacts, and Aconav was received very well again. So thank you for that. Thank you for that opportunity. Wayne Shields, who hosts that. Santa Fe Fashion Week was the first fashion week in Santa Fe for us, and was again received really well. It was really great to be able to present my designs in my backyard. Back in New Mexico. So Steve Cuomo and all your team, thank you for your help there and for getting us in on that show and allowing us to present what we had. And it was great. Great feedback, working with a lot of great people again. So hope to do it again soon. Let's see, Native Fashion in the City show in Denver, Colorado. Great show hosted by Native Max and Kelly Holmes and her team up there. So big shout out to those guys for getting us along with some other great designers and for presenting my work to a different crowd. A lot of great feedback, a lot of good contacts there, and the things have progressed a lot more since then. So thank you for that. Making friends with a lot of new media. Uh, Native Peoples Magazine, who did an article on us. Thank you for that. A lot of people doing articles on Aconav, and it has been really appreciative. Give us more exposure, telling people our stories. So I want to thank our good friend Mark the Mauer at KTAR, 92.3 KTAR. I think 90, what the call number, but it's KTAR here in Phoenix, and want to thank her for her support and for her help in getting us more exposure on the radio. So. Let's see who else. ASU News and the team there, Marshall Terrell, Sharon Tom. Thanks again for writing us up a nice, or actually drawing up a nice video for Aconav and to show the ASU community as well as the general community what Aconav is about. And again, a huge thank you to President Crow for actually acknowledging this venture for Aconav and for addressing writing me personally to congratulate me on my venture into Phoenix Fashion Week. That was so inspirational. So thank you, President Crow, for that. Some consulting firms we worked with this year. Big thank you to Nicole Riley for always keeping us on task and on working on cue to things that she had presented to us. April Tinhorn of Tinhorn Consulting, thanks for the support and the help to getting the business started. Really appreciate that, and we look forward to bringing to life a lot of the things that we planned. So models, all the models that we worked with this year, phenomenal job. Thank you so much for helping me present my work on the runway and doing what you do on every show and in front of the lens. Very, very confident people you are, and I praise you for that. So thanks again to all my models, personally my Aconav models. Thank you so much for helping me since the beginning and for continuing to help with shows along the way. All the new models and others that I do know in the modeling business, thank you so much for your help with presenting my work and the work of all the other designers. It's really much appreciated. Great friends you met in bloggers, as far as bloggers go. Never thought of reaching out to those people, and they are great people. Some really great friends we made. Taylor Skelton, who featured us in a lot of her posts and her blogs. Really thank you for that. So Toy, thank you so much for bringing us aboard. Alana Yazi, the Fancy Navajo, who has also mentioned us along the way and has been a great support for our team. Lauren North of Through the Closet Door, who's written up a couple of reviews on shows that she's attended for us, and a good friend and a great stylist, so follow her. Heather Petray, the LA fashion snob, a great friend and a great supporter, coming all the way to New York City to actually see our show as well. Jenna Hearn of the House of Howie, who we were able to meet this year in New York, and it was a great welcome there, and hope to work with her more in the future. Nikki, Red Street Girl, more support from her. Thank you so much for continuing to keep us in your blogs and mentions, and we hope to work with you more again down the line. Helen Zhu with the Style Gourmand out of New York, so another great contact we made there, and for also her feature in a couple of her blogs. And Latinaology, Sandra Munoz, thank you so much again for your support since day one from New York or Phoenix Fashion Week. Your support is greatly appreciated. And a big thank you to our celebrity friends. It's so phenomenal that I'd be able to call celebrities friends, and these are celebrities in our Native American community that came out to Phoenix Fashion Week to support us in the show. So big thank you to Tinsel Corey, who was there since we started Phoenix Fashion Week, and it was a great presence for us as far as being able to present our work, and for thank you for allowing us to outfit you, and you definitely help us progress our designs, and a lot of people took notice, so thank you so much, Tinsel. Grace Dove, another great person coming all the way from Canada to support us here in Phoenix, and Huge thank you to her. Star of the Revenant, one of the actresses in The Revenant, and again, she showed us some great support. So we definitely hope to work with her again in the future. Mariah Watchman, Dreamers Junction, thank you so much for all your support and coming out to help our models, giving a little clinic this year. So a lot of things were happening this year, and we, so much to share, but yeah, things will continue on, and we want to keep things moving. So a huge shout out to everybody there. Huge thank you. And I can't forget my brothers at Can't Fail Designs. They are pretty much the the reason why I'm able to do a lot of what I do with the designs. And their printing business is phenomenal, and I really want to give them a huge thank you. So they do a lot of my print work. The shirt I'm wearing, the designs behind me, each carry their screen printing work. Phenomenal job, like I said, and always supportive, always willing to go that extra mile to help out. So I really appreciate you guys being there for me and helping me out. So go check them out, give them some love. Can't Fail Designs, headed up by Rudy Smith and his brothers. So I think that's all the thank yous and all the names I mentioned. Again, there's a lot of other people that were out there to help this along the way. So if I didn't mention you, thank you. Your help it's greatly appreciated. The preview for 2017, there's a lot of great shows coming down the pipe as far as trunk shows go. A lot of the Indian markets that we're going to be back in this year, starting off with the Herd Indian Market coming up in March. Fashion shows, there are starting to line up. I don't want to give anything away, so we'll continue to keep things on the radar, and we'll announce things as we go. So stay tuned. And new creations coming up along the way. I really want to try to launch my first ever fall winter line, and working very hard to get that going. So again, with all your support and inspirations and encouragements, those things are possible, and we'll see what comes down for 2017. There's a lot of things in store, a lot of great ideas on the table. I want to touch back on jewelry. There's a lot of artistic things that are happening as well. So it's starting to get real, and this is what I'll be doing full time since July. Back in 2016 is when I moved away from engineering and pursuing this full time. So your help is greatly appreciated along the way. But one other person I want to thank is a patron of ours is Daniel Silversmith, all the way out of Colorado. He purchased a scarf from me back in the early part of the year and had it transformed into a Santa hat. So thank you so much for this gift. It was unexpected and very much appreciated, and some of the cool things that happened along the way. So thank you, everyone. Bahopa and not Happy New Year to everybody, and we'll see what happens in 2017. Catch you later.